Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 127. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, I take a few items from the Durham Skywriter, and then I do Bull City Hangout so that I can tell you what's happening today in Durham. I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side to join me on camera, to shoot the breeze, promote yourself, etc. So let's see. Let's start with the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page. I'm just going to mention that there are some city and county programs that you might want to check out, especially if you're having trouble making your rent because your job has been affected by COVID. That program is back, and that is the Durham Emergency Rental Assistance Program, where you can get help for 12 months paying not only your rent, but also like your heat, your water, whatever other bills, associated with living that you need help with. So check that out by going to the word page and you scroll down to the city of Durham and Durham County, because together they run the program. It's called the ERAP program. Again, the Durham Emergency Rental Assistance Program. Be sure to check that out. There's other programs, and you know what? I need to mention this because the deadline is this coming Monday. The deadline to sign up for the low-income homeowners relief program is this coming Monday, the 31st. And that is where they're really generous when they say low income. That includes a lot more people than you might realize. So again, if you fit the bill in terms of being low income, then and you've lived in your home for at least 10 years here in Durham County, you can probably get help paying your property tax. So be sure to check that out. And just know when I say how generous they are, so your total household income has to be less than 80% of what they're calling the local median income, which is $86,000. So again, if you fit that bill, jump all over this program because the deadline is this coming Monday. Okay, I'm just going to mention very quickly that there's also the low-income household water assistance program to help you with the water bill, and the low-income energy assistance program to help you with your heating bill. Okay, what else is on the word page? There's a lot more. I'm just going to mention just a few things. I need to thank somebody. 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 𝗖𝗜𝗧𝗬. She has put together this incredible spreadsheet. It's on the word page. I call it the Durham Camp Spreadsheet. I think that's what she's calling it as well. But I did run into it on Facebook and asked her if it's okay for me to post it in the Durham Skywriter. And she said, please do. This is where she has put together a list. It might be more than 60, but it was 60 as of the time that I asked her. But 60 plus local camp and childcare opportunities, including those intercession camps. So if you have kids and you need to find out what you're going to do with them this summer or spring or whatever, check out the Durham Camp Spreadsheet. And again, thumbs up and thank you to 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟𝗟. Okay, let's see. The Durham County libraries are all open until 6 today, and that does include Bragtown. And let's see what's on the docket for the Durham Technical Community College's Small Business Center, where they have free, wonderful workshops for entrepreneurs. And I also have grabbed some workshops from across the state. They're all online and they're all free, so why not? Let's see. Today is the 27th, so here's one. I need to sign up for this one. From 2 until 3:30, finding traffic for your business online with paid ads. Sounds like a good one, a winner. Another one from 6 until 8. Oh, I need this one too. E-commerce, growing your sales with Spotify. Okay. And then let's see, from 6 until 8, here's another one. Advanced grant writing, part 1. And a friend of mine has won a big grant. I won't mention who she is. I haven't gotten her permission to announce anything. But yeah, and she definitely proves that you do not have to be a nonprofit to get a big grant or any grant. Another class tonight from 6:30 until 7:30, finding your customer and creating a marketing plan. That's another one I need to sign up for. So anyway, these are all free and they're great. You can find it on the word page by scrolling down to Durham Technical Community Colleges Small Business Center. All right. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, keep Durham beautiful. Today is probably the last day that you can sign up for the rescheduled MLK Day of Service cleanup. So tomorrow is the date, and I'm sure they're going through with it tomorrow. It's called the YMCA Litter Cleanup. Everybody's going to meet at the YMCA downtown at the American Tobacco campus, and then they're going to stroll down just south of downtown to the American Tobacco campus and do a bit of cleanup around Moorhead Avenue. And let's see, it's hopefully not too late to sign up for the other two cleanups. The Ellerby Creek litter cleanup is going to be this Saturday from 11 until 1. And then the Elmira Park litter cleanup is also going to be on Saturday from 11 until 1. So you can clean up at, and they provide everything, the pickup sticks, the bags, everything, the vests. So you can either clean up at Elmira Park off of Fayetteville Street, or you might choose to clean up around the American Tobacco Trail at Fayetteville, which is not too far from Elmira Park. Anyway, you can sign up. They would love your participation. All righty. Kids Voting Durham is looking to hire. Yes, I said hire. Civic interns. These are high school aged young people who are interested in teaching other young people about the importance of politics and local participation. So basically, they will be spending from 25 to 30 hours. This is mostly online, doing different things, creating materials for the election guide is what I couldn't think of the word to save my life yesterday. But they put together these incredible election guides to help us know who's running for office and so that we can figure out who to vote for. So if you're interested in that, if your ears perked up because I said this is a paid thing, this is not a free gig. It will start February 15th, mostly online, like I said, through May 15th. And the payment, they call it a stipend, is $1,250. So if you have a young person in your family, or you know someone who's really interested in local politics and they're in high school, hook them up with Kids Voting Durham. So they can apply. This is a competitive thing. Not everybody who signs up gets chosen. So they can apply by the Monday, July 31st deadline. So obviously they have to jump into this really, really quickly. They can read about it on the Word page and also on the School Tools page. All righty. And you can get COVID tests sent to your home. If you don't want to go out to the various testing sites for COVID-19, which are free, of course, but you can go ahead and actually have them sent to your house, up to 4 at a time, by going to the USA Department of Health and Human Services. This is also together with the Department of Defense, believe it or not. So anyway, the link that you need is right there on the Word page. Okay, now let's go to the, Let's go to the health page real quick, because I do have your COVID update in terms of testing and vaccinations and whatnot. So let's go to the To Your Health page. Let's see. So I do repeat the information about sending for COVID-19 tests. And they're going to have a phone number eventually, not yet, but they're going to have a phone number for those who don't like to sign up online. But that's coming soon. Now, with today being the 27th, you can get a free test at the Boys and Girls Club on Martin Luther King Parkway until 4, Wake Toxicology Lab until 6, El Centro Hispano until 6, drive-through service available, at Wheels Fun Park until 6, that's a drive-through too, and at the Durham County Memorial Stadium until 7. Okay, now let's go. You know what? I forgot to check the health events page. Let me check it real quick. That's where we find out if there's some support group meetings we need to know about. So let me just scroll down to 27 and see if there's any. Oh, see, there is something happening today. Okay, so the Teen Oncology Meetup that's run by Duke and that is tonight from 6:30 until 7:30. So it's on Zoom, so you can just sign up by going to sending an email message. It's right there on the health page. You go to Your Health and then click on the big blue button at the top of the page that says Health Event. And this is for young people ages 15 to 17 with cancer. Okay, the Duke Dementia Evening Care Partner Support Group, love that long name. That's from 6:30 until 8. That's for people who are caring for someone in their home or a neighbor or loved one, whatever, with dementia or Alzheimer's. You can get some great tips online from 6:30 until 8. You can share your tips as well. And you can sign up by sending an email or by calling the number that I list on the Health Events page. All right, now let's go to, believe it or not, we're going to go to the Garden Shed page, even though it's a little nippy out there, but that's okay. Let me go to the Garden Shed page. Do Gardens, they're really coming back online with programming. So today, let's see, they're having a plant propagation class. It's called Plant Propagation, Layering and Dividing, how to increase your stock in plants. So that's going to be today from 2 until 3:30. It's online. It's $12 and it's free for Duke Garden members. You might want to become a member. Let's see. Also, tonight from 7 until 8, an online class. This one's free for everyone. It's called, this is a panel discussion on climate change and community. That sounds super interesting. That's going to be from 7 until 8. I might want to sign up for that one. All right. And just to let you know, on Saturday, they're going to have an online class, Seasonal Celebrities, Winter Plants for Your North Carolina Garden. So you might want to check that one out as well. It's not free, but it's real cheap. Okay, I should say affordable. Okay, let's go to the sports page, Sport and Life, just very quickly. Okay, let me click on Sport and Life. Durham Parks and Recreation, they're coming back online as well with lots of programming, in-person programming. I'm just going to mention a few things. You can see their Play More. It's like their publication with the schedules and the classes and the activities. So you can actually click on the Play More and actually read it right there from the pages of the Durham Skywriter. And Guy R. Cook is back. What's he got here? Okay, that's the link that he's providing today. He's thanking Stephen Healy. Logitech. Oh, that's the, they must have a, okay, Logitech, those are the folks that put off those really cool web cameras. And apparently Guy R. Cook is sharing some kind of software that's related to Logitech. And we're going to find out when we invite him to join us on camera in just a minute. So we'll talk about that with Guy in just a second. So I did want to mention that Durham Parks and Recreation has like basketball, they have pickleball, they have line dancing, Chinese Shotokan karate, youth hip hop drumming. Anyways, they have all these wonderful programs from little dinkies all the way up to older folks like me. So they have online music writing. Teen night is tomorrow at W.D. Hill. This is free. W.D. Hill, Walltown Park, Holton, and Weaver Street. That's for young people ages 13 to 18. Lots of fun for the young folks. They also have, okay, you can see Night Flight. I'm excited because I'm just so happy that Durham Parks and Recreation has these activities available. Anyway, read about them at your convenience. Okay, now let's go to the, oh wait, today's Thursday. That means somebody has a running program. Let's see. Yeah, the Pony Run Club. They meet at 5:30 and they run, either you can choose the 3-mile route or the 5-mile route, and you can run. It's for running, just have fun running. And that's this evening. Is put on by Pony Saurus there on Hood Street. Okay, now let's go to the Let's Go page. I'm just going to mention that if you go to the how-to page, you can find out how to get the most out of the Durham Skywriter, how I can help you promote yourself how you can help others. But anyway, check out the how-to page at your convenience. It's a really cute flip book, and it goes page by page telling you how you can get the most out of the Durham Skywriter. Now let's go to the Let's Go page, and that is the calendar of events page. And I did invite a musician named Sky Blue. If you're watching Sky Blue, I do invite you, even though I did say Guy R. Cook's coming on camera. That's fine. I can actually accommodate up to 9 9 guests. So if you want to click and let me know that you're here, I'm going to bring you on camera to promote your event, which is happening. Actually, you know what? I need to include his event, which is tomorrow. Okay, so let me tell you what's happening today. New Visions of Africa restaurant, they're giving away free snacks and meals to people in need from 3 until 6. And they are right next door to W.D. Hill on Fayetteville Street. Also this evening is Woolies Big Blues Jam at the House Restaurant. Sounds like lots of fun. From 6:30 until 10. You can hop on stage, play you some blues, free admission, dancing's encouraged. Sounds like a fun night out. So again, this is Woolies Big Blues Jam at the House Restaurant from 6:30 until 10. And that's it for today's events. Now, tomorrow, let's see, Legal Aid of North Carolina, as always, they have free forum Friday from 11 until noon. It's online. And they'll talk about different legal topics, including yours. You can actually ask questions of a general nature, and they'll see that, they'll do their best in answering your question. Now, tomorrow, Sky Blue. He was on my show a few years ago. I don't want to just call him a rapper. He's more than just a rapper. He's like spoken word, but the music that it's just really nice. It's just super nice. So I'm so glad that he's back in action. I'm glad that all the musicians are coming back online because, COVID really put the brakes on the entertainment industry. So anyway, Sky Blue and Navo the Maestro. Let me say it again. Sky Blue and Navo the Maestro. They're in concert tomorrow. It's going to be an album release party for Keys of Light. Can't wait to see this. This is going to be at the 𝗕𝗕𝗧𝗬. I hope I said that right. 𝗕𝗕𝗧𝗬, GPAZZ, live music hall. That's downtown. It's on Hunt Street. So it's going to be tomorrow from 7 until 11:30. Yes. Tickets are $10, 12 at the door. Now there's going to be some guest performances. Mayday, DJ 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟, hope I said that right. Donovan Garrow, Genesis, Tony Contini, and Truck Willis. An exciting night at 𝗕𝗕𝗧𝗬. This is going to be tomorrow night from 7 until 11:30. Thumbs up to Sky Blue. I'm already playing 2 of his latest. I don't know if these are his latest. I think these came out last year. But Good Vibes and Friendly Skies. I'm playing both of those at my gigs and totally enjoying them. Now, Keys of Light, if this is brand new, then obviously Good Vibes and Friendly Skies are relatively old if they're from last year. So I need to check out Keys of Light, and you'll want to check out Keys of Light as well, because Sky Blue is one of my favorite artists for sure. So let me check the weather before I bring on Guy R. Cook. It is a little nippy out. It's 37. It's sunny though, and it's going to be sunny all day. It's going up to 44, which isn't too bad. And then tomorrow it's going up to 50, and it's going to be cloudy tomorrow. It looks like we're not going to get snow like I thought. It looks like they made some changes to the forecast, but it looks like in the Northeast they're going to get, what do they call it? A blizzard bomb, I think they call it. So if you know someone out in the Northeast, tell them to take cover because they're going to get it this weekend. So it looks like Saturday. So tomorrow's perfect. 50, Saturday 36, Sunday 43. I can't complain. Now it looks like next Saturday we might get some snow. But that's a long time away. And our weather reports are pretty volatile because our weather is not very predictable. It was explained to me because we're in between the mountains and the coast. It's really hard to really say how the weather is going to go in either direction. So anyway, Let me see what's happening with Guy R. Cook and see what he's talking about with this Logitech. So let's see what's happening. Let's bring him on. Guy, what's new?
Thanks for having me on. I was up this morning early, as usual, and Stephen Healy was over in England talking about Logitech Capture. And I said, well, that's free. I got a Logitech webcam. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
So as the link share I've got up there, that's where you go to download it. It works on Mac or on Windows. And I know that's a consideration for your environment because it has to be supportive of Mac. And this Logitech Capture is so you can capture your screen. You could have yourself on one side. You can have whatever you want to capture on your desktop. Maybe you're doing a presentation like I'm going to do one later today on vidIQ's checklist for when you upload a video to YouTube. These are the things to make it do better in search engine optimization. So something like that works great. I've thrown it in the pond to see if it'd float. And the big concern I had with this is that when you look on the internet, it says, oh, this is Logitech Capture. It supports the C920, the C922, all these big high-end cameras.
Yeah.
Well, Guy's got a little old C510, which records at 720p, which is what I use on the internet, and it works. And so I said, well, Logitech Capture is probably not going to work.
But
you have to have a Logitech camera.
That's like the industry standard, the 920. It's like $80, between $80 and $100.
Oh, it's less than that now. It's 59, I think, when I saw it this morning.
Whoa.
Anyway, the Logitech install says, oh, you've already got Logitech web camera software on here. We have to uninstall that or it'll conflict with this. Go ahead and uninstall the Logitech camera software and install Logitech Capture and play with it as you will. Like I said, I just got it today, so I don't have any really good handle on the bells and whistles. But I do want to share one thing real quick about Logitech. That's a quick list of all the different products. You said webcams, like that's all they do. They do.
I guess they make more, huh?
Yeah, they do everything. Any kind of accessory, whether it's speakers or mice and keyboards or presentation remotes, home security, even it's all in there. So do check out Logitech. They're based in Switzerland, but they're all over the world.
They're all over the world. European.
Yeah, but if you went to the Logitech main headquarters building to talk to the president or whoever, you'd have to go to Switzerland.
Interesting.
Or maybe he works out in New York. I don't know, but that's the flag they fly under. Anyway, it's a good one. Definitely.
Oh, I was attending a workshop. It was for journalists. It was from all over the world and really interesting. And they had this program where they want to help people with their whatever products they have. They call them products, websites, podcasts, whatever. So somebody said they wanted to start a podcast, but they only wanted it to be a minute long. And they said, is there such a thing as a podcast that's only a minute long? So
and you told them about me.
Yeah. So hopefully you'll be checked out all over the world by journalists who don't already know about you.
I'll be in all the papers, front page probably.
Yeah.
Well, it's the glasses. That? You know who else wears these is Iron Man. The guy that plays Iron Man, Robert Downey, he wears glasses.
Oh, okay. Have you ever tried those glasses that they have some kind of a blue tint and it's supposed to help you with fight computer screen fatigue?
Oh, I've heard of those. I've never tried one.
Yeah. I mean,
I've been looking at computer screens for so many decades now. I don't think I'm curable. I don't think there's anything that would rescue me anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't noticed any problem. I guess maybe some people, the glare might bother them. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'll tell you one thing though, Guy. I never sit at my computer in the dark. Even when we were little tiny kids, if we were watching TV at night and mom and pop, or mom or pop came in the room and said, turn on the light, because they said that ruins your eyes. And that's probably true if you're staring at a screen and you don't have ambient light around you.
Yeah. It's somehow
That
it's
was the
programmed into
concept.
TV, and I don't know the technology, but they darken and brighten the picture according to what you call ambient light. If there's light in the room, then they adjust the picture accordingly to whether it's all
Of course,
black.
I'm talking about the 1960s. That probably didn't exist back then where they could do that.
No, in the 60s, I think they had a guy come over to your house and adjust the brightness knob.
But I'll bet you
number
that
27's got to have a little brightness adjustment. Yeah, I can see it now.
I'll bet that's true, though. And I'll bet that's probably part of the screen fatigue. Because I can imagine people sitting in the dark in front of their computers. I never even do that now. I mean, whenever I'm working on my computer at night,
going on around me, like the scanner, and I can't sit in the dark. I got a plethora of environmental and acoustics. Oh, and I got to show you the new thing I got. Where is it? Oh, right here. As you know, I garden, right?
Yeah.
The tomato porn arrived in the mail.
I just got that too.
This is a great, if you want to grow tomatoes, these guys are in Wisconsin, and totally tomatoes. I'll show you their website in just a second. Because it's
when I was in Chicago, I always ordered my seeds from Wisconsin or Canada because that would ensure a good crop, just in case in Chicago we have a short season.
And that will, all the gardeners who are going to see it, I'll put the link in the comments. And totally tomatoes, it's a 23 jewel stem winding wonder of tomato-ness. They've got a catalog. They've got a zone lookup so you can check your zone, what's going to grow the best in that area.
What was that tomato you were growing? It was something noir.
Yeah. Now, the problem with this site is it'll be the better part of a day.
Yeah.
So I don't open it until, I've got the time to commit. I've got a trellis to put together. I got a laundry load, I got 3 loads of laundry that are started in. So today is not going to be totally tomatoes.
Tomorrow's laundry day for me. But what was that tomato you were growing, Guy? It was something noir. It was some heirloom tomato, something noir, Noir.
Oh, that was Anise Noir. They're the guy that developed them was in Belgium. Okay.
Wow.
He planted heirloom tomatoes too close to his pineapples, right? Pineapple like you get in Hawaii.
Okay.
And they cross-pollinated. The resulting tomato, though not pretty, you look at it and you think, oh God, that's ugly. That's kind of black and green and kind of orange on the top. No, that's not going to work. But then you slice it open, and the Anise Noir tomato, totally yummy. Totally yummy. So that's one to look for. Just go through this catalog and buyer beware. It's you might end up with more tomato seeds than you got ground to put them in. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Because I actually got some tomatoes in a grocery giveaway. I just like to slice those rascals and just throw a little salt and pepper on them and just go to town. That is some good eating.
So there you have it. That's the link. If you need something to see and do today, and you've already got the garden rototilled up and ready to plant, because it's coming, right? I think it was last week I said 8 more Mondays till spring. So that kind of, that realigns your agenda.
Wow.
So, and then our yard guy, he finished the work and he took out the water feature that was back in the corner of the yards. They shut it down years ago, filled it up with sand, and said no more water. But it looked like a wishing well. I said, I'd rather have that ground back to grow stuff. I don't need a wishing well full of rocks. So we took it all out, redid it, came out very, very nice. Did a great job.
I see wishing wells here in Durham every now and then. I guess that's a
Well, I
thing.
think because of COVID, everybody's got wishes, but I'm here all week.
Oh, okay. But what was it? Some kind of a, I don't know, decorative?
Yeah, just it was a decoration. They had a big cement sluice that the water spilled out of, and it spilled into this pond.
Okay.
And then I think it just recycled it because we're in the desert.
Oh.
And although on the map they don't call it a desert, but if you live here, it's a desert. Okay.
I got you.
You water all the time.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
Okay, Guy. Well, thank you for the info on the tomatoes and the Logitech. And I do have a Logitech camera. I'm not using it right now.
Yeah, Logitech Capture. Yeah. Okay. Here's how the dance will go. You go to that web page and you click on download for Mac or for Windows. I've only done it for Windows. I don't know. Mac might be different flavor. You download the thing, click on it, and it says, oh, you've got Logitech webcam software installed already, right? We're going to uninstall that and install Logitech Capture. And you say, okay, because in my instance, it was okay. And bazinga, it comes up. And once you see all the bells and whistles, gravy on the potatoes. It's free, but create a login for the Logitech website. If you have a login with Logitech, you can download extra fonts and doodahs for that capture software that you don't get from just off the shelf version. You gotta be logged in.
I'll definitely check it out. One more thing, Guy.
Yes.
This is weird. I Googled how to know when you have 5G. And they said, do this and do that. And I said, I can't find it. So I said, well, I'll go to, I'm a Sprint customer, but I have to go to T-Mobile because I think they're merging. T-Mobile is
I understand. Same thing.
So I went to T-Mobile to see how to know if I have 5G. And what popped up was a promotion. Guy, I don't know if you're going to believe this, but I'm getting the new iPhone 13 Pro for free.
Yeah, I've seen that ad. I don't want it. I've been with Droid for 20 years.
I'm getting it.
So you're going to get the iPhone 13?
Yeah, I'm getting it. I have to end up paying $200 for the tax.
Yeah.
But $800 off.
It's a good deal. Absolutely. My niece that lives on the coast, she's got an iPhone. And so when my brother-in-law, her dad, or her father-in-law, I guess he'd be. Yeah, John's her father-in-law. He got an Android phone because he's going to call Guy for support. Him and Frank both. I see John's caller ID on the phone. I go, yeah, this is John's tech support. How can I help you? And so anyway, the iPhone she swears by. All her kids have iPhones. Both her sons are in the service.
My first iPhone was free. I called, back then it was Sprint, and I said, I'm just having so much trouble with my calls. They keep dropping. I don't know if my phone is too old. I just don't know what's going on. Is there any way you can help?
Yeah.
And they said, well, Miss Murray, let me check your account. They said, oh, well, you're eligible for a free new phone. Yeah. And you can get would you like an iPhone? I was like, yes, please.
Twist my arm. Yeah.
Because all I had was a flip phone, back then. So so I got the iPhone 4 for free, and now I'm getting the iPhone 13. 13 is my lucky number, by the way.
Well, you know what they say about the iPhone 13? It's a great thing to have while you're waiting in line to get the 14.
No, I'm not getting the 14. I'm getting the 13. It's free.
Yeah, I know.
But they said the camera is vastly improved and this and that. So anyway, now I have to read up on the 13 and so I can get the most out of it. This was
elderly
totally
mother,
out of left field.
When Mom was still alive, she had a little flip phone from I forget. It's a senior citizen flip phone. So one instance where she needed to use it was she had to go to see the doctor. And in those days, because of COVID, I couldn't go into the hospital with her. And I said, well, I'll go park out in the lot. You call me on the cell phone and I'll drive up to come get you. because she was having trouble walking and stuff. So that plan worked great until she went to call me. Come to find out, she hadn't paid the bill. So they said, you don't have any minutes. So she told them what was going on, that she was at the hospital, she couldn't walk very good, blah, blah, blah. So the customer service person, Great Calls, that's the company. The customer service person let mom make one call to me and said, this is what's going on, come get me. Oh, by the way, my bill isn't paid, et cetera, et cetera. So I called Logitech, paid the bill, or not Logitech, I called Great Calls, paid the bill, and then her phone was okay again. So when you get to the point that all you want to do is make a call, make sure you pay the bill once in a while.
Yeah, every now and then.
Yeah.
Now the old trick that all the kids were doing in the 90s to save minutes, they would call your number and then hang up. And then you'd see, I see Jahan called, and then I'd call Jahan back. And she said that's an old trick that the kids, when they were kids, young folks, and then trying to save their minutes. Because we don't have to worry about minutes anymore, I don't think.
No, I'm on unlimited.
Everybody's unlimited pretty much?
Yeah, my T-Mobile is unlimited everything, as far as I know.
But back then, you had to count your minutes.
Now, when you get your iPhone, one thing that you want to do is ask them if you could have it be programmed to be a hotspot, and then it's just like a wireless router. So if you're wireless,
think I did that. I have that.
Okay, make sure that's on your plan, because it's really great. Because if you lose power, and your regular internet provider is not available to you, and it's time to do the Durham Skywriter Bazinga, then you're going to have to do it with your hotspot on your phone.
Yeah, I have personal hotspot, and right now it's off. But yes, I do have it on my phone.
Now on the Android, I think mine will support up to 8 devices.
Okay.
So if I turn it on to be the hotspot, I can run the big TV in the living room and 7 other things.
Actually, I have a toggle here, allow others to join, and then there's a password, so I can actually. So if someone's with me,
so if I was next door and my power is out too, I could get in with the login and the password.
Yeah, they give me the password to give to others, and then I could toggle it over, allow others to join.
But they'd have to be within range. So you couldn't give it to me, for instance.
No,
because I'm too far away.
That's very thoughtful. That's very thoughtful.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Can't wait to get it.
Excuse me just a second. I got to turn off this total tomato screen. Had to go away because it was nagging at me.
Okay, I understand.
Planting that seed, going, hey, there's
literally.
You could.
Anyway, I gotta go because I gotta go. I'm gonna visit my my advertisers this afternoon.
Okay, tell them hey.
So
and we're gonna get together and touch base on that ads.txt thing too. I didn't mean to blow you off, but too many irons in the fire.
Oh, I understand. Right from yesterday. Yeah, we'll talk. Okay, guy. Talk at you later. Take care. Always fun to hear from friends, and you can drop in as well. I do Bull City Hangout every weekday, usually at noon. If I'm taking a class or whatever, sometimes I have to put it off an hour or so. But for the most part, it's weekdays at noon, and then it's at 10 a.m. on Saturday. So if you could share this out so that more people can know what's happening today in Durham, I would really appreciate it. So I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday? I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.